And you can't hear me. Oh, wait, maybe you can hear me? I'm still frozen though, right? That's unfortunate. Welcome to Technical Difficulties stream. I'm glad to have you with us. Okay, let's take the frozen me off and then we'll see if we can unfreeze myself while this happens. Hello everyone, Mannequin Lynn. We have audio. Audio exists. Hear you but frozen. Okay, thanks. Yeah, let me fix that. I know why that's happening. I know why this is occurring. It's because the connection to my camera has gone away. I don't know why, but it happens every now and then. Alright, okay, that's brought me back, and then let me just turn the camera on again, and then I think we'll get to it. Bam. Okay, there we go. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Drawing Stream. It's a Monday. Yay. Not really a fan of Mondays around here, but hey, at least we get art streams during them, you know what I mean? At least we got that. Yo folks, let me go and say yo to people. Hold on. Yo Marionette, yo Ginger. Oh hey, yo Ginger. Yo Joe Generic, yo Mob, yo Nestor. Game & Watch fan, yo. Have I missed anyone? Chozo, yo. There we go. We got him. We got them all. Every last one of them. Alright, let me just make sure the music's a little bit louder, I think, actually, and then we're gonna have to get the drawing up on the screen too, right? Am I kind of quiet? I think I look... By the little audio thing, it seems like I'm a little bit quiet. This will have to be fixed. Yeah, that's a problem. I think for the near future, there's just a few technical difficulties going on. I'm like transitioning to a new setup, so it's a little strange. Let's do this. Okay, a little bit quiet. I will make myself a little louder. Bit quiet means it's a bit loud. Okay, I'm gonna make myself louder. So how about now? Is this a little bit louder? Am I at the right audio to be heard? What if I speak a little bit more quietly? Okay, this looks like it's still a little quiet. I can crank this up a bit more. Okay. Okay, how about now? Is this good? I think the main problem is gonna be when dust shows up, and then we're gonna have to figure out how that's gonna work. It's good? Okay, okay, we'll see. Had the wrong speaker set, ignored your comment. I think it looks like that for me too, actually, so you're not completely off. Because I've got like little audio measures over here, which is useful sometimes. Alright, let's see if I can get the drawing up too. So I'm doing something a little bit special today. Because, if for the folks who weren't aware, the 40th anniversary of the Zelda franchise is coming up sometime soon. I think it's actually in like 5 days or something. So I want to try to get something out for that. We'll see if I can finish in time. I might not. I might just, might be a little late, but I've got a little bit of a plan. Something I started ages ago, a really long time ago, and never finished. So if I can get that finished now, that would be really neat. Hold on. Nope. Did the music just stop? Okay, never mind, it's back. This is okay. Yeah, it's Zelda's old enough to have a midlife crisis. Yay! Good to know. Yeah, the entire series is turning 40, and I hope that makes a few people here feel very old. I'm sure it does. I'm not, you know, I'm not worried, you know? Doing more for the Zelda anniversary than Nintendo, that's not true. That's not true. I'm sure they'll do something. They're gonna be like, they're gonna announce a remake. That's my hope. If they announce a new game, I'll be very shocked. But I think they will announce a remake, maybe. I don't know, what could they even possibly remake? ALTTP remake, let's go. Manifesting. In the same style as Link's Awakening, I don't care. Can be anything, I just like ALTTP. Okay. Is this gonna bring it back? No, it's not. Okay, one more thing. Hold on. Still no. The question is, which Zelda is having the crisis? Well, considering that the first Zelda is Dawn, I guess it's Dawn, I guess. Midlife crisis 14-year-old. What does life mean? Okay. I'm gonna pick the screen, Warning, do you want to subscribe now? No. No, I don't. Maybe later. Click. Okay. This is fine, and then... Is it showing up now? No, it's not. Frick. We'll try one more thing. Hey, there we go. That's the drawing. Wait! It's off center! Why? When did that happen? No, I think I know why. Hold on. Wait, I don't know why. What the frick? This doesn't... I did it pretty normally. Why is it off center? What is going on? You know what? Actually, you know what I'd really like? Triforce Heroes with Nintendo Online for the Switch too. That would be brilliant. Triforce Heroes was an amazing game. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this thing to Why is it transformed? This is so strange. Okay, you know what? Let's try... Because I don't want to have to deal with this. I mean, I guess I have to at some point. Heck. Oh, yeah, Joe Generic just summoned Sanji from that's a One Piece character. Yeah, the One Piece folks are in the gacha too. A few of them at least. For the people who may not know, by the way, there's an in-stream gacha system. I actually also code. I am a software engineer full-time, so I coded this entire thing from scratch. Feel free to try it out. You can pull any character. Many of them, the vast majority, are from Fire Emblem. It is an Emblem gacha. But there's a few folks in there you might recognize if you're a Zelda fan, or an Octopath fan, or a Ace Attorney fan, or a One Piece fan, or... There's all sorts of people in there. I threw in anyone who could think of, just like anyone. Frick. And you immediately summoned Marth, the face of the franchise. That's actually really good. 5-star unit, Ginger. 5-star unit. I'm gonna try to get this thing to resize itself. Okay, I finally pulled it out. Now I can do more things. This is, somehow I'm gonna like mess with something and then I'm gonna realize that I had this set up this way for a reason and I'm gonna feel sad. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, this just needs to be fixed, and then realize that it does not need to be fixed. Okay, here. Close. Oh! Just in time! Okay. Let's say yes to dust. Give me a second, folks. Click.
Yeah, she is.
Hello, it's me.
Alright.
Alright, hold on. Hello, Dust. I hope you've been doing well. And while I connect our chats, how's life? I picked up the phone. Give me a second. Yeah, little did you know that the start of drawing streams is just me setting up drawing streams.
Hello?
What happened to the timeline you were working on last stream? Good question. It is still there. I think maybe we'll be going with that again next time, but this one, I want to finish this. Okay. Dust, can you hear me, by the way? Am I audible? I'm a little quiet, I've been told.
I am not hearing.
Oh no, I am not being heard. That's a problem. Heck.
I
let me
am
fix that.
unable
We have a
to
Dust,
hear.
but Dust may not have us. Input profile. Voice isolation. Input device. Ah, I found it. Okay, how about now? Now you can hear me, yeah?
Now I can hear me, yes.
Yeah, there we go. Discord had it automatically set to not use my microphone for some reason, which is weird.
Yeah, I don't want to hear you by default, but this is an edge case.
Yeah, we've only gotten to see support, right? Like, duh.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Okay, let me join. I was just saying before I realized that you couldn't hear me. Let me join our chats and then.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Give me a second.
Yes.
You're just in time. I just finished fixing all the technical difficulties that show up when I begin streaming these things.
Did you?
Yeah. Like 5 seconds
as
ago.
one does.
Oh gosh. Okay, music is just a little bit louder than me. Let me set that down, thank you. Yeah, please do feel free to let me know if the music's too loud or too quiet. Same thing like if I'm a little too quiet and Dust is too loud or something, just let me know.
I'm gonna turn you down a little bit. For some reason you sound a little louder than usual.
Oh really? I am kind of like... I've like got my mic right up in front of me because it's not picking up on my end as much. You get ASMR Lynn today.
Okay.
Where's the thing? Oh, it should be...
Are you not at our shared residence today?
I am not at our shared residence today, yeah.
Okay.
I'm traveling again.
Lynn is spending a lot of time traveling.
Yep. Been traveling a lot, haven't I?
And I am intrusively curious about what's going on.
You're gonna have to connect with me off stream for that.
Yes.
That'll be fun. Alright, hold on. I've done the stream together thing. Then I will now invite guests. This is fine. Ace Attorney, that 7th game sounds like a fever dream. Ace Attorney 7 isn't real and can't hurt you. That's for the people who don't know Ace Attorney. They keep on... Okay, so they've never hinted at a 7th game. But like, it's been so long, and we haven't gotten any new content, so there has to be a 7th game at some point, right? Right? Like, I think Ace Attorney 6 was like 10 years ago. Yeah, true. Sad, but true. Oh, your voice became weird, Dust. Wait, does Dust's voice sound very strange and like far away for anyone else? Is it just me? Can people hear Dust? Hold on. Define strange. I don't know. Can't hear? Oh. Okay, it's not just me. Dust is very quiet and distant. I always sound strange. That's Dust. God damn it. Okay.
Somebody on my stream, let me know if things on my stream sound normal, because...
What? Okay, on my side... Hold on. On my side it says, you must be live in order to start sharing chat. Am I not live?
Lynn, I think you're also cutting out a lot suddenly. I think your connection might be a
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
on my side, sound seems to be okay.
Okay, the sound is okay on Dust's side apparently. What then is going on here? I have
I
no
think it
clue.
might just be like as connection.
Oh, yeah, actually, I think Ginger's right. Dust, maybe if you check the input mic for your Discord. Maybe. You look alive to me, thanks. I love being alive.
Input
Yeah.
device. Yeah, it's the same as it's always
It's the same?
been. Maybe I'll
Huh.
get off the call and get back on. Hold on. Just
Okay, yeah, I think that happened once to us before, and it kind of like worked
okay.
later.
How about now?
Oh, yeah, it's way better. What just happened?
That's weird. I notice sometimes Discord does this. It's not nice, but it happens.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, anyways, I can finally get to what we're drawing today. What are you drawing today, by the way, Dust?
I have no clue. I am just in super denial that how dare the long weekend be over already.
I know, right? It feels like I didn't do anything.
I'm so sad.
I'm so sad.
I'm so very saddened by this.
We could have had a longer weekend. Alas, alas. Ugh, oh well. I'm sure there'll be more time for weekends later, after the week. Here's mask. 3 masks. Yeah, I think when I start streaming...
This is a nicer version of
Ah!
the weekend.
Your voice got... Wait, your voice got distinted again.
Oh, okay.
Heck. Wait, this is so weird.
Hello?
Okay, now it's back to normal. What? What's going on?
I don't know, it beats me.
This is fine. Oh gosh, okay.
I was saying this is a nice kind of long weekend where the holiday is on Monday, so the week following it is also a little bit shorter. So it eases you in a little bit.
That's true. That's true. I do like that.
A little bit.
I will admit.
Not enough though. Never enough.
Agreed.
It'd be nice if I could just quit and walk away.
Also, to the people in chat saying y'all had a long weekend, oof.
Yeah, some people are working.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take all the holidays I can get because I don't get some other holidays that people get off. Like, yeah, it's so weird, isn't it? What's like a federal holiday that you have to take off and what's not?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of strange, honestly, but hey.
Lunar New Year's also, so.
Oh wait, that's a federal holiday?
No. I'm just talking about holidays in general. It is also Lunar New Year, so
man, I wish Lunar New
Year. Happy Lunar New Year.
Happy Lunar New Year, yay! Happy every holiday that happens around about this place, woo!
Well, it is a federal holiday on the moon, so.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is fair. We had a few holidays back in the time bubble.
But it was really quiet today at work. That's nice.
Okay. That does make sense, yeah. I mean, I think the holiday here is like an American holiday, right? Like it's like President's Day, I want to say. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's President's Day, but it also happens to overlap
with Lunar New Year. Nice. Yeah. With regards to which Zelda's having the midlife company. It is Echo.
They minimize the number of holidays you get off. Unfortunate. They give you floating holidays. Yeah. It's weird how that works.
What's a floating holiday? What?
It's basically
you can choose when to take it off.
It's basically realistically it's only like additional days to PTO, but
I mean,
but they call it
nice.
Floating holiday to make it feel like they're giving you more holidays.
Yay! I do like that.
But it's really not. It's another one of them corporate scams.
Don't mind me, just dropping stuff off the edge of the table. I'm gonna move my chat window.
It's really arbitrarily separate.
Okay, this is fine.
I don't know what to draw today, so if people want to give me ideas to draw, and also I've been sad all weekend long because I missed the tour announcement for one of my favorite bands and I couldn't score tickets, so if people could just like give me your Jimmy World tickets, like that would be really nice, thank you. Donations accepted. Floating holidays are vacation days that require math. True.
Wait, why do they require math? Hold on. This is too much.
Shout out to unlimited PTO. Shout out to unlimited PTO that is realistically just you don't get your rights. F in the chat for tour tickets. Yeah, I know, right?
True.
There's like a local show, and I listened to the local radio. So they were having like a contest on the radio. So I've become so desperate that I'm entering radio contests now to try to win tickets. So that's fun.
I do like that. Have you managed to win one?
No, they're giving away like there's like one winner. I'm pretty sure. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, listen between the hours of 2 to 6 and listen for the keywords and text it in to the radio station.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
It's actually like it's totally just a way for you to listen to more ads, but I kind of find it fun. I like listening to the radio, because I like the weird quirky fact that it's, you know, it's kind of phasing out, but also you don't choose what you listen to. It's kind of generally catered to your taste, depending on what station you tune into. So I get to listen to a lot of cool new music. So
yeah,
I like
same
the
actually,
radio.
honestly, for me.
Listen to the radio.
Yeah. Also, is the music on my end very quiet for anyone else, or is it just me? Like, it's supposed to be playing a song. Is this playlist just like a really quiet playlist? Also, I love how the first comment on this playlist is, if you're meant to be working, stop reading the comments, get back to work.
Lol. Mood.
Oh gosh. Okay, this is extremely quiet for me, so I am going to change it. Which is unfortunate, because it's playing Phi's theme, which I really like. God damn it. It's a little quiet, but you could hear it. That's unfortunate. Okay, alright, let's pick a different thing.
You have yet to find a radio station where you don't hate at least some of the songs they play. You know, that's fair. I don't dislike a lot of music, but there's definitely, like, if there's a smash hit, then they play it too much.
Okay.
They play it 5 times every day for months on end, so, like, it does get a little tiring when there's, like a super big hit. Especially of like a different subgenre that I don't enjoy as much. But that's just part of the listening experience, I feel. I just kind of let it go in the background. If I want to listen to something in particular, I'll, you know, go to my Spotify or something. But I'll listen to the radio when it's just in the background.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like the radio, so I do listen to the radio every now and then, but as you said, I use it to kind of like find new songs.
Yeah, it's a great way to find new songs.
Agreed.
In a genre.
I'm gonna draw a really shitty mask here. Also, yeah, so I finally, for the people who are wondering what I'm doing, I have set myself a challenge. Like, ages ago, I set this challenge to myself.
I was wondering what you were doing, because I looked at your stream a little bit, so before we connected on Discord.
Right. I am drawing one sketch, at least, for every Zelda game. And I am almost done, actually, because this I started, like, ages ago. But I thought it'd be really cool.
It looked like an old sketch to me.
Yes. All of them are old sketches.
That's an old sketch, right? Yeah.
Many of them are old sketches, probably. And I will show chat all of them in just a little bit. I want to finish the masks from Majora's Mask. That's, like, my first item of business. And I finished all but one. I have not done Echoes of Wisdom yet. So I'm going to go back and add Echoes of Wisdom. And then I'm gonna, so the plan is to set all of these to, like, a music thing. You know, in the old way, Dust, like with the lyric stocks and all that?
Yes.
Yeah, so I've been.
I call it a lyric stuck. It's yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know why it's a lyric stuck. But like lyric stucks existed before. I don't know what they were called, but they did exist before Homestuck, and I always liked that format. And I am attempting to finally do a lyric stuck, sort of, kind of, except with only sketches because I do not have things. So Silent is not going to be there. It's a link for every game except Echo does show up for Echoes of Wisdom. She's the protagonist. She's the main character, so she's the one I drew. It has to be Echo. No Silent, only Echo. So I guess it's almost every game has a link, and then there's one Zelda.
Is that the...
This is the
I know
weirdest scroll
you were working on, like, this lyric stuck, quote-unquote, project. I mean, you've been talking about one being in progress for a really long time and you never finishing it. Is it this, or is it
To be honest,
else?
There's so many of them. Yeah, I don't even...
Okay.
I don't even know. Does that include both the young and grown-up versions? Yes, it does. Okay, you know what? I'll show you them all. Hold on. So it is set to like a song, and here's the plans for the song too. I don't know if anyone knows this, but I'm gonna show you a quick screenshot of my plans for which song it's gonna be. Only canon games. So I know this plan has Hyrule Warriors and Cadence of Hyrule in it. I nixed those. So this plan is the same except without those two. But yeah, so I've gotten... It's gonna be set to the song eventually, but yeah, you can kind of see. I'll scroll through them like this, and it's not gonna make much sense.
What is the song? Are we allowed to know?
Yeah, I forgot the name though.
Oh.
It's this song, and I know all the words. I think it's called Hold Us Together. It's called Hold Us Together by Wild, I want to say. So some of them will even have like 2 or 3 drawings, because like for example this one, it's like all 3 of these go in like a beat, and then you have... Here, I'll say the game too, actually. I should probably write the game in. Oh, I'll do that, yeah. Okay, but yeah, so this is Legend of Zelda, Adventure of Link. These 3 are A Link to the Past. These 2 are Link's Awakening. These 2 are Ocarina of Time. These 2 are Majora's Mask. Oracle of Ages and Seasons. I do want to redo these, actually. Wind Waker has 3. Four Swords gets 1. But I will probably like stagger these out a little bit so that it looks a little different, I'm thinking. Minish Cap. I want to maybe redo these. Some of them I kind of want to redo because they're pretty old, but we'll see. Twilight Princess gets 3. And then Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass. Wait, no, Phantom Hourglass, not Wind Waker. Spirit Tracks, Skyward Sword, Link Between Worlds, Triforce Heroes, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and then Echoes of Wisdom, which I didn't finish because I was redoing it. I didn't like this one. Tingle is not coming in as the protagonist of Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. I'm gonna redo this one.
You're the protagonist.
Frick that. I really like the Tears of the Kingdom one. I feel like this is my favorite right here. I really like it. It's so cute. And then Breath of the Wild, I was kind of considering what to do. And originally it was a lot more introspective and had like something about him forgetting things. And then I just went like, parry this, you for the casual. So he's just parrying. Oh man. Yeah, that's actually another good point. I did do a Zelda ranking for the best Zelda game. And that video I also want to try finishing. I want to like... So I've edited it. And I've added the new change I made, which is, it doesn't change the rankings at the end at all, but I did add like one specific, I just made the like novelty factor count half as much, and it doesn't change the rankings at all, so, so technically. And then, but I don't know if I want to do like an intro for it or something. I'm really bad at doing YouTube videos, so I might do some kind of like really short intro, but then I would have to like edit a video to fit that intro, and I don't know if I have the skill to do that, so I might just release it as is. We'll see. We'll see. The goal is to maybe do that. Then people will know which is the best Zelda game of all time, because we did figure out which is the best Zelda game of all time back then, by the way. I know it's pretty cool. We know the truth. Which Link is the most Link, or which Zelda is the most Zelda? Which one is the most embodiment of their character? Oh. Oh, okay. That's funny, because I think, like, what is the embodiment of a character? Like, which is the most average Link or Zelda is what you're saying. Does it have to be from the same game?
I mean, in the context of like, the story of The Legend of Zelda, is probably who's the most wise and courageous.
I mean, that's not really average, is it? Like, for example, the average Zelda is wise in a non-traditional way, I feel like. Like, when you think of Zelda, you may think of, like, Sheik or Tetra, who are not really, like, paragons of, like, wisdom in the traditional sense. Like, they have wisdom in very different ways. Like, Tetra's wisdom lies in her ability to, like, control her crew and make, like, interesting, fast decisions and stuff.
Yeah, that's wisdom too. Like,
yeah, exactly. It's wisdom too, but it's not, like, the most Zelda. You know what I mean? Like, like, is Tetra the wisest? Maybe. But is she, like, the most Zelda of them all? Nah, no, definitely not. They could be from different games. I think Twilight Princess Zelda is the most Zelda-est Zelda. But now, like, when you think of, like, the Zelda, she has to be, like, trapped in a castle, right? She has to make, like, extremely wise decisions. Like, just so wise that it's, like, almost not interesting. Yeah, like, I think Twilight Princess is the archetypal Zelda. But Link, though, that's harder. Maybe the first Link. I'm thinking Hyrule is the most Linkest Link, and Dusk is the most Zelda-est Zelda. That's my initial thoughts on it. But that's a fun question. I like that.
I agree with TP Zelda because she doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But that's supposed to be the wise choice. So,
yeah, like that's the point. Like it was the.
Don't cry about it, I guess.
Yeah, we liked. She does get possessed. No, so I have an explanation for this. The reason she gets possessed is because she gave up the Triforce of Wisdom to Midna at the halfway point of the game. So previously she was probably using that to keep herself safe, but when Midna was literally dying, she's like, all right, like, frick it, I will give this to Midna. It keeps Midna alive. And then in response, she probably didn't even know it, but that's what caused her to get possessed. And I think that adds another layer of guilt to Midna's actions too, which I think is cool, because I like putting guilt on people. She does the self-sacrifice, yeah. In the beginning of the game, she also like surrenders immediately when Zant comes knocking, so... Fair. Echo does a lot of things that the other Zeldas do, but she isn't the most Zelda. That's because I think Echo actually does a lot of things that the hero of legend does. I feel like her story is almost archetypal Link, weirdly enough. Which is nice. I like it. This is an extremely cursed Goron. The Goron becomes more cursed the more effort I put into it, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. It's because of the eyes, but they do actually look like this. I think they're actually wider apart.
They look like... I don't know why, but they look like balls of chocolate chip cookie dough.
I like that. The Gorons wouldn't like that.
Chips.
Chocolate chip cookie dough isn't rocks.
Yeah, but you know.
She gets a sword only for Nintendo to make her immediately drop it in the cutscene. Wait, who? Who, Echo? Wait, doesn't she get to... She gets to keep the sword for the whole game. Oh, you mean Twilight Princess? Yeah, true. Well, she uses it to attack you. She does. This is true, actually. Yeah, she even fights with a bow of light in the ending scene, right? That's like the most Zelda move you can possibly do, is show up for the ending and then fight with the bow of light. Wow, this Goron is incredibly cursed. I think he looks high now. There's really nothing I can do about this. Should I put less effort into the Goron? He looks dead, but honestly, this is allowed. He is dead, so it's actually okay. Like, that's the point of Majora's Mask. They really brought out those traits within Phantom. I think... Wait, which traits? Do you mean like the archetypal Zelda traits? I feel like Phantom is actually rather unique in the fact that she is a Zelda who, like, you know, shows with the... the Gorons are weird. The eyes consume me. Frick. Oh yeah, Dust, did you decide what you were gonna draw? Oh my god, this is so creepy. Yeah?
No, therefore I'm just drawing myself eating a bowl of popcorn and listening to the radio and entering the radio contest, which is basically what I did.
Yeah, I like that.
This is the summary of my long weekend.
That's pretty valid.
And a lot of video games.
Also fair. Anything good in the video game category?
I don't know why, but I suddenly really wanted to play Stardew Valley, so I played that.
Okay, well, that's a fun one.
I usually don't like those like endless grind games, but for some reason something about it was suddenly appealing to me.
It's a good choice. I still haven't played Stardew Valley, but I keep hearing about it from various friends.
It's fun. I feel like the reason why I kind of like move away from those kinds of games is the beginning is fun, but the more you play it, I feel like it's a lot of the same stuff. Even though Stardew Valley does do a great job of like adding new stuff, like at a point you start to wonder like, why am I doing this still?
That's fair. I think the grind is why I haven't...
games that end and have like a main storyline, I guess.
That's fair. Yeah, you know I dislike grinding, so I've heard the game is somewhat grinding based.
Yeah, I mean it's about running a farm, so...
Yeah. Are your messages going? Yeah, they're there. I've been reading your messages, Mop, don't worry. But sometimes I will say there's too many people messaging that I may miss them. Sky could also be, but to address your message, yeah, Sky could also be the most Link. I can agree. I think Hyrule, though. He's the first. He's the first, and he did it, I don't know, like, the most. Wi-Fi scared you earlier? Valid. Honestly, same. You guys have been seeing me have some problems with the Wi-Fi. I'll get those fixed sometime soon, probably.
You like Stardew Valley? I can see why people like Stardew Valley. It's just not my kind of game usually. But I sunk a lot of hours into it this long weekend and didn't get to do a lot of the stuff that I meant to do. So I guess I do enjoy it.
Who knows? I'm trying to get a picture of the Zora mask in here. Why do they all look different?
There was a time very, very early on, when I first started streaming, that I played Stardew for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Wait, you streamed Stardew. I forgot about that. Yeah.
I did for a little bit, yeah. And then like after I finished, or there's no finish, but like after I played a good amount of that, I just like put it down and never went back to it.
Yeah.
Until this weekend.
Like right now.
So yeah, I opened my old file back up and I was like, I don't remember anything. Like story or how to use items or how to do stuff. Like I don't remember anything. So I just started a new file.
Oh, fair enough.
Which is great because with those games, the start is the fun part. So I just started a new one.
Funnily enough, I also opened up an old game I haven't touched in a while. I cracked open Super Mario Galaxy again recently. And yeah, and so Super Mario Galaxy is one of those games that I really think is fun. Like I hope they make Galaxy 3 or something because it would be worth. But yeah, so the last time I had left off in Galaxy, I had collected all 120 stars as Mario, but you can actually replay the entire game as Luigi. So I just kind of like started doing that just for fun. Like I was getting a few of the easier stars because when you restart the game, you do start from the beginning again. But it's with Luigi this time. Oh, I love this song. Hold on. The best song. Gate of Time. Skyward Sword has such good music. I don't know how they did this. Speedrun marrying Penny in autumn year 1. I assume that's extremely quick. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. You tend to enjoy the relationship parts of Stardew and Stardew likes more than the actual main gameplay. Wow.
Oh.
I assume your preference is Penny? Everybody post your favorite Stardew Valley NPC.
If you like the romance in Stardew Valley, you should play Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yeah, actually, if you enjoy the romance aspect of it, like you might enjoy you might enjoy.
It's genuinely true, yeah.
Yeah. And you're right. Also, I can't remember. Marionette, you're right. I did realize a lot changed. They added a lot of new stuff, which I thought Stardew was old when I played it, but I guess not.
I think they just keep adding new stuff, like in general. Like that's just a thing that they do.
Yeah. It's one of those like constantly maintained games, but I didn't realize it, I guess.
Got a really
what is
cursed,
Stardew Valley?
really cursed series of people here. Just don't question it, okay?
Mods. You got to the bottom of the cave, and then you have to do the farming and do more combat, and then you haven't gotten back to it since. Yeah, kind of. That's my experience with these endless kind of like sim games. What is the genre that like Stardew falls into? Like sandbox sim games.
Yeah, sim.
Same with Minecraft.
It's a sim
same
game.
With, yeah.
Hey, actually, so believe it or not, strategy and sim have the same category at the Game Awards. So not only do I say that you should play Fire Emblem Awakening, so does the Game Awards. The strategy RPG category and the like sim category are combined at the Game Awards.
Oh, that sounds like it would upset a lot of strategy and sim game players.
Wow, you think?
Cause I feel like those games are for very different people.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of. I get how sim games can be very strategic because a lot
That's
of them
true.
are about like optimizing. Like I'm thinking of like Factorio or like RimWorld.
Yeah.
Those kinds of games are very.
That's true.
Or like Oxygen Not Included, that kind of stuff. But that's just one very specific aspect of strategy games. There's a lot of different kinds of strategy games too.
Also true.
Terraria, yeah.
I mean, the Game Awards, we don't really, at this point, get anything about, like... Like, are we gonna watch anything? No. Yes, I did say Awakening. Actually, genuinely, the romance in Awakening is, in my opinion, interestingly done. You can choose any of the characters to marry, given you can also pick your own gender. And then you can also marry off the entire cast to each other. And based on how strategic you want to be, you can perform some eugenics. you can you can create optimal child soldiers to fight in your army. The plot of Awakening is also, in my opinion, pretty fun. It's quite nice, yeah. Keep in mind, I guess just like a mechanic thing for people who want to play Awakening, the children are tied to the characters, specifically the mothers. So if you get like characters killed, you will have less children to recruit later on. Fire Emblem shipping, that's kind of true, actually. It was the first game in the modern era to reintroduce that mechanic to the Fire Emblem series, and it became a huge hit, and now every game after it has tried to include some form of shipping. And usually they are successful on this front because people like shipping people. Okay, I am going to leave the Goron looking like it's staring into your soul. There's kind of nothing I can do about this. This is just how he looks.
Oh, now everyone's dropping their opinions on sim games. Marionette likes Leah in general, and Haley for best improvement story. I like Leah as well, and I am very intrigued by Haley. Like I said, I've forgotten everything, so now I'm kind of relearning everything. I remember from the first time I played, I was really obsessed with Shane because I was also very depressed at that time.
Woo! Yay!
but actually playing it again is very interesting because I'm drawn to different people now. It's very strange.
That's cool. The game in some way reflects your own growth and maybe.
Yeah, it's weird. I like, for some reason I really like Clint because he's awkward and doesn't know what to do with himself, and is also really dedicated to his craft. Like that is I'm sorry. Speaking of being awkward and not knowing what to do with himself and not being able to find love in their life, it was also Valentine's Day. A lot of holidays kind of overlapped over this weekend. So anybody do anything fun for Valentine's Day? Because I got flowers.
This is true. Dust did get flowers.
I got flowers from the cashier at the grocery store.
Woo! Oh, is that a reference? Valentimes?
Valentimes?
Oh, I need to look up an Echo reference. I'm so used to drawing my own design of her. What does she actually look like?
RimWorld is a fun mix of optimization and emergent storytelling. I think RimWorld is an insane game. And if I were to play a video game forever, like if I were into that shit, like RimWorld would be so fun. Because you can just go endlessly and optimize and redo everything and like do, and then you can take a spaceship and escape too, but you can also do a bunch of other stuff. I think RimWorld I can't believe how they built that game. That's a crazy game.
Wait, have you
I haven't played it myself, but I've watched very long playthroughs, just like kind of in the background, and it's such an intriguing game. I like RimWorld in the same way that I like Rain World. Well, weird. There's just so much going on behind the scenes and in the background, and everything's been considered and thought of. It's a huge game. Ginger Ailsey, I like your name. As somebody who enjoys Factorio, RimWorld, Utopia Universalis. I don't know that one.
Oh, Europa Universalis?
Sorry, I read it wrong. Europa Universalis, yeah.
Yeah, that's that's like a large scale. So like, there's like tactical RPGs, and then there's grand strategy, where grand strategy is kind of more on the lines of like Civ, but like Europa Universalis it's like Civ but extremely more complicated. Like just way.
Oh jeez, okay.
I had a friend who's really into that game.
At once, like intimidate me and I don't know, in a weird way bore me. It's like simultaneously overwhelming and underwhelming. It's weird. It's just not for me. I'm not saying those games are bad because, like I said, RimWorld is insane. But yeah.
I don't know anything about RimWorld. Is that also one of those games? I could be wrong.
RimWorld is like a like a weird like terraforming space colony sim, I guess.
Oh, okay, that sounds fun.
Well, terraforming is kind of it's a little different. You like crash land on an uninhabited planet, or no, a planet, like in the future where people have settled in different planets, and you make your life there.
Okay, that sounds kind of nice.
A bunch of crazy like. So very many things happen, and I think one of the endings of the game, if there are more, but this is the only one I'm aware of, is you eventually build a spaceship and escape.
Oh, okay. So it's Pikmin.
It's just Pikmin.
There are two kinds of games: Fire Emblem Engage and Pikmin 4. Only two.
Like optimizing your Stardew farm by making it look nice, hell yeah. Yeah, just play it the way that you want to.
True.
Mods on RimWorld, yeah, I bet there's so many mods. I'm just reading everybody's.
Why is it so hard to draw eyeballs? Do not draw eyes.
Oh, is that the only ending to RimWorld? All the other endings where everyone died? Yeah.
Oh.
RimWorld also looks very difficult, which actually does intrigue me. I love difficult games.
Yeah, I think Europa Universalis isn't RTS, because you can... It's like Unicorn Overlord, presumably, where you can like pause whenever and do whatever. Like, I wouldn't count UO as like a real-time game, even though it does take place in real time, because you can at any point pause the game. Versus like, for example, I mean, I don't know, anything else. League.
League is not a real-time strategy game, though.
That's true. It's just real time.
You've been talking about things like StarCraft.
Yeah, I guess StarCraft is the best example. Yeah, real-time strategy.
Yeah.
League is just real time.
League is oh my god, what's the genre for League?
Action, point and click. I'm kidding. That's not actually it. Although it would be really funny. I want League to go under the category of point and click adventure. Like, we just have like a bunch of PNC adventure games and then like League.
I'm
MOBA?
not very... I haven't played League in a while, but from what I can see, the game is really moving away from the stressful competitive ranked grind scene and leaning into just fun ways to play games with friends with wacky game modes and weird maps and stuff. Like, I like the direction it's taking. Also kind of sad that
wait, they can't just get rid of competitive League? That's not how this works.
No, they're not getting rid of it. It's just, I mean, there's a lot of talk about how like the League player base, ranked player base is shrinking so much that they have to pour a bunch of bots into the lower ranking games. Like,
yikes.
That is very real. Yeah.
Huh. I'm actually genuinely surprised by that. I thought League was still quite popular.
Extremely less popular than I'd say like 5 to 10 years ago, or let's not go up to 10, but like 5 years ago.
That's fair. Left League halfway through season 2.
I don't know how League esports is going to survive when the Chinese teams keep losing.
Oh.
Because that's where the money's at.
Oh.
Not that I'm concerned for the profits of League of Legends or Riot Games, but...
But you know, just in case.
You left League halfway through season 2, damn! That must have been a really fun time.
Back in the olden days.
Oh, never mind, you felt the League player base was awful. It's always awful, though. You can't discount the awfulness.
This is why you should play strategy games, because there's no trash talk.
That's why Teamfight Tactics is doing better than classic League of Legends, because there's no trash talk, you just play for yourself or play with your best friend. MOBA,
also, why does this look even worse than when I started?
That was the word I was looking for. Multiplayer online battle arena. Thank you. That was the genre.
MOBA.
MOBA.
Multiplayer.
What is the game that defined MOBA? Is it Dota?
Beast. Anarchy. I figured it out. Yeah, it might be. I don't actually know.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I asked the wisdom of chat.
Yeah, the wisdom of chat.
Tell the truth.
Warcraft 3, they say.
Warcraft 3, okay.
Chat has spoken. I don't know anything about Warcraft. The game is literally 27 years old. Age of Empires 2? Oh.
Warcraft 3. Okay.
Damn.
Right. Because Dota was a Warcraft mod. Yeah, you're right. I do remember that. Yeah. Yes, it was a mod. Oh my god. Even just the fact that like such a huge genre of game was born out of a mod for a pre-existing game kind of is very telling of the video game escape of that era, I feel. I think it's super interesting.
True. Back in the day where things could be unique and cool and also mods. I mean, I feel like that's still a thing. People are making some really cool mods out there. Dota and Team Fortress, I assume?
When did Team Fortress come out? The first one?
I didn't know, yeah. TF2 is what everybody talks about, right?
TF2 is the popular one.
Yeah. Why is this so hard? Why is drawing Echo so hard? What the frick? What is this? I mean, I know why. It's because her hair is, like, slicked back, which means I have to actually draw the face to look good instead of being able to hide it with hair. And also, I'm trying to do, like, an upwards thing, and this is just not working. Oh my god. See, this is why... This is why I never get things done. Oh gosh. Maybe I should just go back and try redrawing a different one. Because there's a lot of them I want to redraw here. Or at least try to redraw.
Counter-Strike is a mod for Half-Life? Sorry, I'm learning all sorts of video game facts for games that I never played.
This is good. We all deserve to learn more video game facts.
Whoa.
I also did not know that, yeah. A mod for Half-Life, holy shit. This is how they get you. The Freerin looking up meme, yeah, true.
Are you drawing somebody looking up?
Technically, yes, but like, I'm not succeeding at it. You know what I should do? But the thing is, if I draw Freerin looking up, like, that's too much up. Like, this is less up than that.
Oh my god, I should have drawn Freerin looking up. That should have been the drawing for today.
You know what? You still can. The time is available to you.
Dust looking up.
Dust looking up. Do it.
That would actually be hard. That would be even harder than Freerin looking up, because how do you foreshorten the ears? That's tough.
You have to make them like bending over a little bit so that you can still see the bottoms of it.
Yeah. Wow. At some point I need to attempt that.
Yeah. Agreed. Oh, Gary's mod is also an Ascended Half-Life mod? Huh.
I do know about that. Yeah.
I kind of just wondered who Gary was. Like, I didn't question it.
Gary's mod, yeah.
Don't question Gary.
Yeah, I do know. I mean, yeah, because it's called Gary's mod, so yeah.
I guess it must be a mod.
Yeah.
This did not occur to me.
So, since I asked a question following the interesting video game talk and nobody answered that question, I assumed that nobody did anything for Valentine's Day, which is great. we're all just gonna talk about video games. Yes,
please.
I love this crowd.
Why do you think we come here?
Exactly.
I'm hoping people had either fun Valentine's Days or chill, nice Valentine's Days, and I personally will not be speaking about any such things. On brand, exactly.
Yeah.
What do you think we're going to talk about here? Valentine's Day or like funny Valentine's Days memes that are related to video games? Like, please.
But did anybody have the awesome, amazing, life-changing experience of eating all the leftover Valentine's Day candy at the store? Like, you know.
See, that's what Halloween is for.
That's important.
Wait, Dust and I bought like a whole bunch of Halloween candy, and we literally still have some left over like this.
We actually finished most of it, though. I'm very impressed.
That's true. I think there's some of it left, but most of it is gone.
Yeah, there's like a couple pieces of candy left at best. And I know this because I think I looked at the bin yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
I've eaten a few. Dozen.
Fair. Valentine's Day, is that like an American thing, by the way? Or do people, like, because I know in, like, for example, in Japan, I think there's Valentine's Day and then there's White Day, and those are, like, two different things.
Well, White Day is a commercial holiday.
Well, so is Valentine's Day. Hold on.
No, Valentine's Day has a historic origin, doesn't it?
It does?
Valentine's Day.
There's
yeah,
like a
yeah,
Saint
there's a guy
Valentine.
named Valentine. It's called
Okay,
Valentine's
sure,
Day.
sure. But like you know how like Halloween is like based on All Hallows Eve, but it's actually
Yeah.
like a commercial holiday. You know what I mean? Like.
But like White Day is, I'm pretty sure, created by corporations.
Oh, really?
Like,
Okay.
there is a difference. Hold on, now I need to look it up.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious.
Because there's White Day. If you count that as like a holiday, then
Yeah.
the 14th of every month is actually some kind of love holiday.
It is.
Yes.
Who decided that?
Corporations, I think.
Corporations.
Okay.
The candy reject bin, what has no one eaten yet since October? There's a lot of them.
Marketed marshmallows to men on March 14th, calling it Marshmallow Day, which became White Day. Yeah, so this is made by a corporation.
Okay, okay.
Well, that is at least based on something with like Saint Valentine.
I know that, so I know White Day exists from like anime and manga. Like in like, I don't know, Holic for example, right? Like Valentine's Day, it's okay, so in Valentine's Day, I think girls are supposed to give guys gifts, right? And then on White Day, the guys have to give back gifts to the girls that gave them gifts or something? I think. Yeah, that sounds right to me.
It's been so long since I've thought about this, but yeah, White Day is about guys giving to girls. Cause according to some sources, there's 12 love holidays, one for each month, the 14th of every month.
That's kind of a lot. that's too much.
The biggest, and White Day is the second biggest. But each one is like for. Now I have to look it up now. Cause like this, on the moon, like that was a thing. White Day would be a thing, and people would talk about it.
Okay.
But it is definitely a corporate ass holiday.
Corporate ass holiday. You just really don't like it, do you?
No.
Well, I mean, fair enough. You got a bottle of wine for 20% off just before Valentine's, so you got your bonus.
Hell yeah.
No Valentine's in Brazil, but did a drawing of a mood. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, forum each of yours. Oh, nice. Have been drawing general, right? Oh, yeah. Ayy. And more Hyrule. We can always have more Hyrule. Also, I am now liking this echo a little bit more. Fingers still look off, though.
The only other love holiday other than Valentine's Day and White Day that I can think of right now is Black Day, which is
What?
which celebrates single people.
Oh.
it's when single people get really upset and go eat noodles. Like that's the holiday.
Wait, that's actually really cool. I like that.
It's awesome.
That's so neat. Wow, this is like the cutest echo I've drawn. Wait, this is so cute. Hold on. This definitely needs to change, but it's okay.
You have unlocked new tier of drawing.
I have unlocked
You need to
a really cute
celebrate.
echo. There's the eating
Literally,
noodles.
all you have to do is on April 14th, go out and get
And
really
eat.
upset and eat some noodles.
Eat some noodles, yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Yeah, do you have to get upset? Is that part of it?
I think that was the general consensus. Was it is generally an upsetting day for singles to realize they are still single.
Wait, I mean, okay, hold on. I don't like that. I mean, not you, like not you as a problem here, Dust, but like I feel like if you want to be single, you should be allowed to be single to everyone.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's
Corporate's
definitely,
wrong.
like, joked around about that like people who are unsatisfied with being
Yeah,
single
yeah,
get really
of course,
upset
of course.
on Black Day and just
Black
like
Day.
stuff themselves with food.
I do like that.
But like I will totally celebrate being single because I enjoy being single.
Hey. Yeah, make a note in your calendar.
Oh no.
Is it a coincidence, Dust, that April 13th is Homestuck Day? Just saying, just saying.
And the day before is my birthday. It's
Oh,
all
true,
it's all
yeah.
coming together.
It's all coming together.
It's just a 3-day celebration of me and then my nerd interest and then my singleness.
Oh, that's hilarious.
See,
People-
I too.
People
I
were
too
into
knows.
that? Okay. Over all the 14th holidays in elementary school.
I
All
too,
right.
the small rabbit in the chat. Yeah, what are the other 14th holidays though? I can't remember anything other than Valentine's, White Day, and Black Day.
Also, yo, I do. How you doing?
Oh, there's like Kiss Day. Yeah. That was one of them. I can't remember anymore.
Kids Day? Oh, Kids Day is Children's Day?
Hunting. Rose Day was a thing, yeah.
May 5th, right? Is Children's Day? I know this because it's also Luffy's birthday in One Piece. Like, they chose Children's Day to make it Luffy's birthday because it just fits. He's kind of a kid. Kind of looks like Echo is holding some sort of torch or light source. That's true, it's the tri-rod. It is a rod. You are correct. It's just, I haven't finished it yet. Here, I'll draw the ending of it.
Marionette, did you try to look up Black Day and then find a lot of like
Lore.
days celebrating African American heritage or like things like that?
Oh.
or like voting rights or
That's true.
or the end of slavery, things like that.
There's probably like Black History Month, yeah.
Yeah, that too. Which are arguably much more important than eating noodles and being single. But you know.
Oh heck.
What happens when Black Day is on a Friday? 2 Black Fridays?
Wow. No, Google, not that Black Day, the other one. We can all have various different Black Days to celebrate various different corporate problems. Oh, let's go! Construct Factory 5! Yes! I love this theme. I'm making it louder. You guys are gonna be subjected to my favorite music. That's why you sign up for this chat. Actually, what is this actually called? 8:15. Oh, it is actually called Construct Factory 5. Okay, let's go. Oh, this one's Factory 3, apparently. Huh. Okay. Makes sense. For people who may be confused, this is Minera's music in Choose the Kingdom. And it is also associated with clockwork automatons of some sort. I feel a kinship with my brethren. Minoru is cool. Raru less so, but Minoru, she's cool. Also, I think I screwed up the tri-rod. Frick. This is okay. I screwed up the hand too. It's gotta be like a little more at an angle. This is unfortunate. Only yesterday you were thinking about how to make AOL Echo the wielder of the Triforce of Power, but now she may be too cute for that here. It could work, actually. It could work. Like, Hyrule takes courage, Echo takes power, and Dawn gets wisdom. Like, Dawn and wisdom obviously have a connection, because she's the one who split the Triforce of Wisdom and yeeted it. Hyrule kills Ganon for the Triforce of Power, and then wakes up Echo for the Triforce of Courage. Or with the Triforce of Courage. The tri-rod is ridiculously hard to draw for no reason. It's actually not, I'm just bad at it. Raru can die in a ditch somewhere. He's not that bad. Huh?
It is a fun shape.
It's like a weird helix-ish.
Like a, yeah, I was gonna say a pretzel for some reason, but it's not. It's not. Pretzels don't look like that.
Oh boy.
Helix is much more descriptive of what it is, but the first word that came to mind was pretzel.
No, I like pretzel. The real question, can you eat the tri-rod?
Like that.
Yeah, oh, it's true. Tri-rod shaped pretzel or pretzel shaped tri-rod? You only get one.
I think. Oh, what a head scratcher.
Like 1 or 2 people out there being like, yes, I'd take the pretzel.
Like me.
I mean, true. I mean, to be fair, with the tri-rod, you cannot actually technically make food that tastes like really good, because Echo tries twice in the game to make food. And either both, so we don't know if it's because Echo is bad at remembering food and can't echo it, or if you just can't echo food with the tri-rod. But when she makes a rock roast and when she makes like this one kid from Laurelyn's fish dish, either time the person is like, no, that doesn't taste the same.
So if I had to give up food to get the tri-rod.
You have to give up one pretzel. To be fair, they identify the food with the smell, not the taste. I guess that's also kind of true. They don't, well, I think it's implied that they taste it. It's just that the game doesn't show you. Don't tell Try if Echo attempts to eat the rod. I mean, Mob has screenshots for this. You know the bit where like they like do the whole taste testing thing of the. I mean, okay, so I don't think Echo actually eats the spider webs, But like, I think Try does look at it, right? like kind of like, maybe you shouldn't eat that. And Echo's like, So I feel like if there was anyone who would lick the Try Rod, it would be Echo. Like, just to see, you know, like, what does it taste like? Is it fizzy? I think Echo just has, I like to think, my headcanon is that Echo just has a terrible sense of taste. Because I think it's just neat. And it contrasts the Breath of the Wild Link. Because Wild, very canonically, has forgotten literally everything, but still remembers how to cook. Like, you pick up a stick and go, what's this? But then, like, when he gets to the cooking pot, he's like, oh, yeah, hold on.
That is kind of weird, now that you point it out.
It's neat, actually. I really like it. It's like the selective amnesia that seems to indicate that cooking was actually, like, one of the things he really enjoyed doing. And it's true, like, in the dialogues you read about his diary and stuff from the past. He, like, very clearly super enjoys cooking. Yeah, the more things I can contrast with on, like, Echo, Flora, and Wild, and Silent, the more I enjoy it, so... Okay, I have drawn a kind of shitty Trirod, but it's okay.
Pretzel.
Just draw one pretzel.
Now I want a pretzel.
Pretzels are pretty good, this is true.
I've only had one legitimate, like, German-made pretzel.
Oh.
All the other pretzels I've had is, like...
Non-legitimate?
Auntie
Auntie Anne's pretzels are good, hey!
I love those.
I love those.
I actually might prefer that over the one legit pretzel that I've had.
This is fair. Yeah, the best Belgian waffles I ever had were not in Belgium, which I have been to Belgium, but like my favorite Belgian waffles were like literally pretty close to our college. Like there was this one Belgian waffle place.
Yeah, I remember that place, yeah.
So good.
You wouldn't stop recommending that place.
I have recommended it to
really
everyone.
Enthused about it.
I am still enthused about it.
It was a bit sweet for me, but you know, that tracks.
Yeah, I mean, I know why, yeah. Yeah, I feel like, so I actually think that that Echo would be a terrible taste tester, purely because I think she doesn't have a good sense of taste. But like, I agree that she could probably cook something if she was forced to. Like, I think she can make smoothies, but she doesn't care how good the smoothies taste, she's just optimizing. Like, she's like, oh, I wonder what this would do.
For survival.
Like, that too, but also just like, so, okay, this is based on the way I played Echoes of Wisdom, which for the people who watch my stream, you must remember that one of the first things I did was go to the Deku suit, like the smoothie people, and I immediately combined every ingredient possibility I could think of to try to get as many smoothies as I could. like I was like, okay, so there is the main quest, and we do need to rescue Link, however, we can make so many smoothies. This is partially because I think Echo deserves good smoothies, partially because there's a reward for getting 10 different smoothie recipes in the game, and partially because I really like smoothies IRL. Like, I just think they're really good.
Do you like smoothies IRL?
Yeah, I've always liked smoothies, like a significant amount.
What kind of smoothie? Like a healthy vegetable smoothie, or like a fruit smoothie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The other Zeldas should try Echo smoothies. Hell yeah. I actually have some plans for comics that are centered around this idea, because I think it would be really funny. Like, I want... Smoothie. I think Echo can actually make a decent smoothie, but it's more that like Echo will teach Dawn how to make smoothies, and Dawn is like, oh, it's just like potions. And then Dawn becomes like a really good smoothie maker. And Echo's like, Echo can make good smoothies, but then sometimes she's like, what if I throw like a seahorse in? And Dawn is like, no, don't do that.
Kind of harkens back to like a plot point in our D&D campaign where a really important potion to the plot is actually a bowl of chicken soup.
Yeah.
It's all just potions.
It's all just potions.
Liquid food is potions.
Exactly.
It gives you nourishment. It's a health potion.
True. The Great Decline Gang's cooking skills are Dawn, Silent, Echo. Really, that's true. Actually, I forgot that Hyrule is also bad at cooking. Wait, shit. The Great. So there's 3 people. There's only 3 people in the post-decline era, and 2 of them are the worst cooks in all 22 main characters. So, so Dawn is hard carrying. Dawn is just like, holy shit, you guys suck.
You know, it's a starving timeline.
That's kind of true. I kind of like the sort of the implication that because there are no resources in Hyrule's world, he just doesn't know what good food tastes like. So he's kind of like okay with anything. We should trust them in rebuilding Hyrule's culinary scene. Good luck, guys. It's just Dawn. It's just Dawn solo carrying. Dawn, as an expert potion maker, she can probably do this. See, one day when I have the time, I'm gonna draw like a little short comic called Dawn's Potion Journey about how she learns potions. I'll have to put this in there.
You got Echoes of Wisdom for like $35 right after it came out because you were in Japan and you saw a used copy already for sale at Book Off. Damn.
Wow. Someone bought Echoes and went, this isn't Breath of the Wild.
I want to hear like that game's story. Like, who owned it before?
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's some guy who bought it and went like, this isn't Breath of the Wild. My son told me to get a Zelda game.
Ew, this one's all cute.
Okay, I have drawn a shitty tri-rod. There. Echo is actually great at cooking. She can make those horrible smoothie ingredients edible. I mean, like, are they though? I think she just chugs them. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, hold on though, cause like, have you tried tasting a seahorse? Cause how do you know it's a... Don't knock it before you've tried it.
This is
and
true.
This is not me endorsing eating seahorses, but like.
Okay, but like, hold on. Let me read the list because I know you haven't played Echoes of Wisdom. Let me read the list.
I know there's raw potatoes as well.
Echoes of Wisdom smoothie ingredients list. Hold on.
Which by the way, Lynn apparently swears by just eating a raw potato.
You can eat raw potatoes. They are good. Okay, but. Oh wait, hold on. Your mic went weird again. What changed?
Why that is? Hold on.
This is so strange. This is so strange. Okay, I'm opening up a list right now.
Okay.
Oh wait, it came back.
Yeah, I disconnected and reconnected on Discord.
Oh, neat. Okay. So here, I'll just I don't have an ordered list here because this is like a list of recipes, but close enough. There's floral nectar. Sounds good. Fresh milk, sounds good. Refreshing grapes, sounds good. River horse, what the frick? Electro apple, fine. Chili cactus, okay, a little strange. Rock salt in a smoothie, all right. Radiant butter in a smoothie, sure, why not? Tough mango, yeah, definitely good. All right, now we're scrolling down the list again.
Hey, it's radiant butter, you don't know what it is.
It's just butter. Bubble kelp,
Radiant
yes,
kelp.
that is kelp. Like they just literally threw the kelp in there. That's okay. Like I've had the seaweed smoothie. I think you can do that. You can probably do that. Twisted pumpkin, all right, sounds good. Warm pepper, rocks, that's a rock-tato. You can pair the rock-tato and the rock salt and maybe some butter. You just get, it's just a baked potato.
You just get minerals.
Minerals. I think that's basically it, right? You can also crack a golden egg into it. I think that's basically it. Yeah, I'm scrolling through the rest of the list to see if there's anything different. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. And then you can also make actual potions, by the way, which involve things like monster guts and monster fangs and stuff. But, you know, yeah, you can put those in there. That's true. Lynn just eats raw potatoes. You can, yeah, you can do it. No one's stopping you. It's pretty good. They're like really crunchy. They have an interesting starchy taste to them. They're not good for you though, apparently, which is sad because they taste good. Half asleep thought, all art is pixel art if you zoom in far enough.
Thank you for
This
that,
is true.
for that amazing insight.
This is true. Wait, that's a brilliant shower thought. I need to make this echo bigger. Too many can give you stomach cramps. Yeah, that's what I heard. But otherwise, they aren't too bad. See, I told you, they're good. Eat more potatoes. Why have fries when you can have raw potatoes? SMH.
Lynn doesn't like fries either. She'll
I
eat
don't
a
like
raw
fries.
potato, but not fries. Like
I've been told that apparently, like, there are good fries and I just haven't had them. Okay, I have drawn one echo. Sort of. That's close enough. Now I need to do the second thing. Because we need 2 slides on echo. So what should happen in the second slide? Yeah. Well, I'm almost done. I'm literally... Technically, okay, so some of these I do want to redraw. Or at least do like a little editing on. Like, I'm not sure if I'm really proud of this first one here. I could redraw, like, Hyrule, probably. Yeah. Legend looks fine, except for this one. I like all of time. Somehow I did, like, I think all the time ones I drew are pretty good. I'm gonna keep all these. I could definitely redraw Oracle of Seasons, I think. Wind Waker is not my best work, but it carries a point across, and I like the animation. Four Swords I can redraw, Minish Cap I can redraw. I like Twilight Princess. Phantom Hourglass, Spirit
Some of the art
Tracks.
from like the before times.
I mean, no, this is decently recent. I'm just not good. Minish Cap, I think I'll need to, yeah. I like Link Between Worlds. So actually, everything starting from Link Between Worlds, I drew like very recently, which is to say a few days ago. Because when I last finished this, I had just finished Skyward Sword. And then this I drew like 2 days ago. 2 days ago,
Wait,
Triforce Heroes.
You just finishing Skyward Sword is a long time ago.
Oh, no, sorry, the artwork for this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, I had just finished the art from Skyward Sword the last time I did this, and I was working through them in chronological order. So the next in the list is Link Between Worlds, and Link Between Worlds I think looks pretty decent. I like Triforce Heroes, I like Breath of the Wild. I like Tears of Kingdom the best, probably. And then there is also Echoes of Wisdom now. But I need to do the second Echoes of Wisdom. So maybe... What does she do in the second one? Like summon something? What can she summon? Give me something to echo. That can like maybe fall into her hand. A bed. Well, how would I fit that in here? Sword form. Oh. That would be difficult. And this is in the song, like to the beat. So I'm gonna put all of this to the song. I only have like 2 beats to do Echoes of Wisdom real fast. Same thing with Tears, to be honest. So I'm trying to keep it like super short. Because it's like Tears and Echoes of Wisdom are right at the end. So it's like... Yeah, it's like 0.01 seconds and Ignizel. That could work. I do like the idea of sword form though. The problem is... okay, you know what? Because she uses her sword with the other hand. So I can't draw her holding up the sword with this hand. I would have to switch hands is the problem. Sword form. Echoes of Wisdom Run was spent so much in pajamas with her bed constantly right there. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, there's literally a canon item that's pajamas. Heck yeah. I'm genuinely to this day shocked and awed that Echoes of Wisdom fit my pre-existing theories so well. Like, I did this stuff right before they did any of the announcements that had her bed form in it. I was like, oh, okay. What do you mean there's a sleep dojo in my Sleeping Zelda's game? Sword form, Echoes of Wisdom. Okay, sword fighter form. Yeah, there is also a cat suit that lets you talk to cats, this is true. I don't really care too much about that, so I was like, eh. Meh, I say. To all the people in chat who enjoy talking to animals in fictional games, then good, go for it, I believe. But I myself find this not necessarily a thing that I focus on. Okay, I found the sword form. We could do sword form. We could do sword form. Does that mean that Wolf, Twilight, and Echo talk to each other in cat? I think 4 can also understand animals, and Legend can understand animals in his dreams. So does that count? Does he get to keep that ability from Link's Awakening? That's true. Echo can only talk in cat, but I think 4 can understand cat. I think, if I'm remembering properly. Twilight can talk to cats, can't he? There are cats. Are there? I feel like there were... I wouldn't notice. Like, the animals is not what I noticed in these games. Definitely. Especially Twilight Princess.
That sounds like a problem for Twilight Princess where you spend like half the game as an animal.
Yeah, I think you can talk to animals in Twilight Princess, and I think there were cats in the game.
I can't remember.
There weren't there? You've played it, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try Sword Fighter form. We'll see if this works. You talk to every cat in Twilight Princess. That sounds about right. Yeah, I have played Twilight Princess. I did not focus on talking to the animals, I will admit. I could just flip her sprite,
vaguely remember
actually.
cats being there, but I can't remember what they did, like what purpose they served.
It's a good question, actually. You can talk to Epona? I forgot about that. What does Epona say?
You can talk to Epona?
Yeah.
Wait.
Epona's like, yo, you're heavy. Lay off the spaghetti, please.
Stop hitting me.
Stop hitting me. She tells you to stop fooling around and return to your Hylian form. Really?
Oh, really?
That's actually
Damn.
hilarious. God damn.
That's like, oh, I feel like I don't remember this, and that's probably because I never tried talking to Epona.
Yeah, I never tried,
but
I'm sure.
I
would not
wish
have
I
considered
did,
this.
because that gives Epona like a personality.
Yeah, kind of true. I find that hilarious, though. I definitely wouldn't have tried that, but I find it hilarious.
The fact that now you're forced to think about Epona's sapient thought is a little disturbing.
Doesn't it just make you feel bad for all the horses that got killed in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? SMH. Lock in, Twi! Yeah. Epona's just doing the same thing Midna's doing, telling Twi to lock in. Gonna head out? No worries. Thanks for stopping by, Joe. See you around.
Bye.
Have a good Monday. Yeah, you know what? I kind of like the idea of doing Sword Fighter mode. I think I'll stick with that. We can make this look decent-ish, sort of. Somehow the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom ones are just really, like, weirdly good, and I can't match that again. It's too late. Echo Twi and Phantom's era falling in similar places is so funny because 2/3 have access to good, decent royal guards, and then there's Dusks. I can explain that. It's because in both Echo's and Phantom's era, you have to escape the palace guards. Like, they're competent because you have to get around them. Like, from a game design perspective. In universe, Twilight's era is just an era of peace. They haven't had war in a long time, so obviously they haven't had. Meanwhile, Echo is Downfall. And Phantoms is like a literally new country. Yeah, soldiers of Hyrule, I guess, are only competent if you have to, like, run away from them. Sad but true. Which sword do I give her? Full level or initial? I'll do level 3. We'll do level 3. She gets level 3. She's cool.
Oh my god, my brain is breaking. I
Oh
need
no.
to... No. Hold on. I can do this. I am...
Wait, why is your brain breaking?
I'm trying to do isometric perspective on something that I haven't lined properly, and I realize I need to do more. I need to give my brain more context before I'm able to do this.
Oh.
But that's okay. I do isometric drawings
All the
as my
time.
job. This is okay.
Woo.
I can do it.
This sounds like a problem that can be solved by not doing perspective.
No, it's literally just it's just isometric. It's not hard. Nothing's like foreshortened or anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have drawn maybe a few foreshortened pieces, and not very many. Foreshortening? What was that? Never heard about that. Twilight's era literally had to get attacked from a completely different plane of existence to get any sort of conflict. Completely correct, yeah. To be fair, I guess Ganon is from their world, though. Like, they kind of fricked him up and then sent him away, but... what this means is Lullaby did a really good job. Like, this is why I'm writing Times Refrain. Because Lullaby is amazing. Like, we can tell from the success of Twilight Princess that Lullaby is just a good person. Twi and Time both accused of not locking in. More at 10. Okay, so there's like this kind of thing, like a little swirl. This reminds me of Phantom Hourglass, honestly. Echoes of Wisdom looking suspiciously phantomish out here. There. Wait, I fricked it up. No! This one still makes sense, at least. Alright. Same thing on the other side. There. Nice. Makes you wonder how Echo reacted when transforming into Link after grabbing that sword. I have an artwork for that. Hold on, I'm gonna link it here. Frickin' that's me. Let's see if I actually remember what all the extra artworks are titled. I think it was called, okay, sound response cake change. Here's guide, I think. Guide seems right to me. Yes, it is. Here. Okay. Here you go, Game & Watch fan. Here's my take on what happens to Echo when she picks up the sword. No, I do have a tag system actually for my art. It's all tagged, and it's all also in the extra artworks post. And I use one word to describe the artwork because there's literally like 50 things in here. I can't put longer descriptions on the page. My secret police or whatever she creates must have been really efficient. It's more like, I think in the other two worlds, it's obviously canon that Ganondorf does take over the world and then they defeat him. Lullaby's challenge is stopping Ganondorf before he can do anything and getting him executed. They still fight a war though. That's necessary. Wars are necessary. But this is just my take on it, of course. Everybody can take, everybody can have different takes. I would not judge a different cake. It is simply my thoughts on the subject. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and the Sheikah. I mean, the Sheikah were there in, well, okay, first of all, there's not supposed to be that many left of them, yeah? And then secondly, the Sheikah are in, like, all the other eras, and they didn't do anything. Yeah, kind of. So I like to think that, like, when Echo picks up the sword, she's sort of, like, channeling silence, in a way. I just think it's more fun that way. That's my opinion. You'll see my reasoning for it on the next page. Okay. A thing has been done, sort of. Kind of. Yeah, secret police? In my secret police infested world? It's extremely likely. did the sword go? Okay, it's actually like wider on top. Heck. This is the problem with drawing swords. There's no way it's this big. I can also give Echo just like a smirk. Oh, that was really strange. For like, I know this is from Zelda, but for the first few seconds, that was the same theme opening as the Fire Emblem Engage soundtrack. I was like, whoa, what is this? Yeah, most of the links are left-handed, this is true. Heard a theory where all links are left-handed, the ones we see use the right hand have formal military training where the Yep, this is true. This is very true. There actually are a few more that are ambidextrous, so the Hero of Legend, the Hero of the Fourth Sword, both, because they're top-down 2D games, you can look in their sprites and you'll see that they're using their left hand for like top attacks, bottom attacks, and sideways attacks, but when they turn to like the other side, they just flip the sprite to save space. So they're like left-handed 3/4 of the time and right-handed 1/4 of the time, basically. This doesn't apply, by the way, to Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, or Link Between Worlds, because those games are top-down, but they are 3D models, not 2D. Hyrule is left-handed. Hyrule's the one who started the whole left-handed thing, actually. The reason Link is left-handed to begin with is because he has to progress to the right across the screen. So if he was right-handed, then you wouldn't be able to see him. He'd be facing away from the screen while his sword pointed forward. But because he's left-handed, you can see him properly. Like, here. So, like, this is Hyrule, right? And he's, like, going this way. So his head has to be going this way. For most of the time. So then if his sword is this way, you can see him stab. Bam. Yeah, exactly. He's ambidextrous. Yeah, Hyrule is one of the ambidextrous ones. The ones with 2D sprites are ambidextrous because saving space. I think he's probably ambidextrous in Zelda 1 as well, right? It has to follow the same thing. But like the reason why he's mostly left-handed is because of this. Actually, was he even ambidextrous in Zelda 1? I could be wrong. Could be left-handed, or it could be right-handed. I don't remember. I know that ALTTP and Four Swords have the ambidextrous sprites. Goddess Hylia entrusted the Triforce of Courage to left-handed people. Yeah, she was biased towards left-handed people because the first hero was left-handed. This is my new headcanon. Popcorn for Dustin Link. What's your favorite, for Dustin Link? Dustin Lin, what's your favorite popcorn topping other than salt and butter? Caramel.
Link. Yeah.
It's me, I'm Link.
Yeah.
Caramel. Caramel's good though. I love caramel popcorn.
What's my favorite popcorn topping other than salt and butter? I am a very, classic popcorn person, so salt and butter is my favorite.
What? I actually don't even like classic popcorn. Like, I wouldn't eat normal popcorn. I only eat it if it's like the proper caramel popcorn, like the, you know, the good stuff.
Let me think, because I feel like, I mean, yeah, caramel kettle corn, where they put like a little bit of like salted caramel kettle corn is pretty good.
But there's like the stuff where they really like coat it in caramel. Like that's the stuff I like. Like I don't want to eat popcorn. I want to eat caramel with popcorn as the conveyance mechanic.
I think I've also had like white chocolate popcorn. It was like a holidays thing. I want to say it was white chocolate and peppermint, and it was way better than you would imagine.
Oh, huh. I feel like I'm not too much of a peppermint fan, so I probably wouldn't enjoy it. But I can see it being pretty
part
decent.
of it might have been the holiday vibe, but also like I was at first very iffy about it, but once I tried it, it was very good. Okay.
Carried by the vibes, I see. Speaking of first, how would Sun react to first? Ah, yeah. That's a fun one. I think somebody asked that. Was it you who asked that, Mob? Someone has asked me this. It was in my question box. White chocolate and peppermint make a fantastic cocoa. Oh yeah, they do that, don't they?
That makes sense, yeah.
I feel like Cracker Jacks are the... Wait, are Cracker Jacks the super, like, caramelized ones? Wait, I'm not sure. I'm looking it up.
What are Cracker Jacks?
Looking it up.
I've
Oh, is this
never
the one
heard
they
of
like
this
put
word.
peanuts
What
in
is
it? Maybe. Oh, wait, what? Yeah. Yeah, I think this is caramel coated popcorn and peanuts. I think this is it, except without the peanuts. Like, I don't want that bit. Oh, your voice got distant again, Dust. This is so strange. Why is this happening? This is so weird. Is it like Discord? Is it just Discord? Okay, it's back.
Every time I get off of Discord, it fixes itself.
Oh.
This has happened occasionally before, but
Did it?
today is happening
Yeah.
more frequently.
More frequently, by a significant margin, I feel like. Yeah, it's kind of strange.
Like a bug.
Dust is just messing with us.
Dude, this stuff looks good. Cracker Jacks, now I want to try it.
It's pretty good. I've had Cracker Jacks and I enjoyed, or I've had like one of the caramel pieces of Cracker Jack and it was really good. But you can get just the caramel bit. Like, you do not need to suffer through the peanuts. There is more.
I think the peanuts would be good.
No.
Lynn, you're so
Nice.
judgmental about food today.
Nice. True. Yeah, I feel like my opinions on food are mostly like, everything is pretty decent. And then like, there are a few things that are really worth it. The caramel peanuts are good. I guess. I don't know. Man. I feel like the caramel is the main part here. You know what I mean? I want less things to dilute the caramel. Yeah, like raw potato. Raw potato's great.
I hope everybody sees that Lynn is weird.
Have I not been clear about this? It was quite obvious. Ooh, salted caramel ice cream sounds great. I like caramel. I like salted caramel. A significant amount. Oh, wait, let me ban a person. Oh, I can't ban them because I'm not on your stream, Dust. Dust, you will have to ban them.
I got it.
Okay, I believe. Anyways, yeah, about the Sun to Fierce Deity thing, I don't have a good answer for it yet. I have thoughts, but I think that sort of thing, that would have to be like at least a multi-panel comic for me. Like, I think Sun would like, it's like a very complicated series of emotions, because, so for context for people who may not know what exactly Fierce Deity Sky is or what that even means, Sun is the reincarnation of a goddess who used to have a boyfriend in the distant past, and that guy is long dead. She is currently now engaged to be married to another dude, like, you know, because she's a reincarnation. And this is fine and stuff, except for the fact that there is another character from like the distant future who has a mask that sort of presumably contains the soul of her ex-boyfriend who died. And whether or not that counts as his actual self, or if it's kind of like an echo clone copy of him, or like anything else, is up for debate. But if that guy, or if her current boyfriend, were to wear the mask of her ex-boyfriend who died, I feel like like that would kind of like wreck her, I think. That'd be kind of really bad, wouldn't it? Like, I'm just saying. Like, is it really first in there? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have plans for this, but I haven't decided yet whether or not that's actually first. I think in some way it is. But I think it's also like, it's been long enough. And first isn't gonna like get in the way of Sun and Sky. He's her traumatic ex. Yeah. I think this is exactly how I would think it would be going. Like, I'm kind of like working out my plans as I say them, you know what I mean? I feel like Sun would be like just breaking a little, like just kind of snapping a little. Like the parts of her that were Zelda before and Hylia before are kind of like just separating just a tiny bit. In the same way 4 reacted when he found out about Shadow. Yeah, and then in Sky's brain, both of them are like, oh, shit. But first, I think the way I kind of characterize first is like he's a lot more nonchalant about things. In like a sort of like, yeah, this isn't my business type of way. So I think he recognizes like that Sun has moved on. It's like Sun is not quite the same person as Hylia. Like they are the same person, but not the same version of that person. Give Sun the Force Sword. Yeah, if you follow the lore, the transformation masks are made from the dead, correct. So this is why I personally think that the Fierce Deity mask is the mask of the first hero, the one who originally fought. Okay, you know what? The freaking. Okay, no, I'm not gonna bring out the timeline now, but but I do have a timeline, and it's on there now. Yeah, so it kind of resolves things if you think that the Fierce Deity is the first hero who like defeated Demise, sort of, back in the olden days, not really though. And then fought Majora, carved Majora's mask, and then he himself, in the world dreamt up by Majora, turned into a mask once he died, because of his lingering regrets. Because that's what Links do. They die and then they leave lingering regrets behind. I am joking on that part. I will try my best to give as many people happy endings as possible because I like that. Hold on, are we?
An ad about the U.S. Army, and the soldier just stared at a wolf, and it stared back, and then they just walked away.
What?
Riveting ad. That would make me want to join the army.
What?
Army ads are, I don't know. I feel like they're a little they can be funny because they try to push such an overt narrative. And yeah. I get a lot of army ads for reasons.
Oh.
Because you know, they know I don't have people like me don't have a lot of job security, so they push a lot of army ads to me.
Fair.
They're so performative.
This is true. Also, by the way, to answer the question about yeah, so I personally, so are we talking like canon or Wisdomverse? Because in canon, they die and leave regrets. That's what Links do. In Wisdomverse, it can be regret, but it can also be determination. So my personal, I like to think that Time did not die an unhappy death and just lose himself forever. I like to think that he lived out a decent life, hopefully. And then maybe like, it's not so much a sense of regret that it is like a sense of determination such that he knows in the future that there will be another hero and that he wants to be able to pass his techniques on to them. So the best way for him to do this is to go into the Lost Woods and let himself get consumed by them. And he knows that eventually he'll lose himself, but eventually he'll find himself again. Yes, so I think that's Time. I have similar thoughts about different heroes. I don't know how spoilery the other ones are, so I won't say too much more. But yeah, same thing about First. I like to think that First, not necessarily regret, maybe a little bit of regret for him, to be honest. Yeah, he didn't fully defeat Demise. He didn't quite get the girl. He kind of did. He kind of did, but like not quite. But there's like some level of determination there as well. And I think it's fitting for him to like stay there in the world he made. I personally like characters to have like happy endings and stuff, but I'm actually not completely set on Hylia X First. Someone pointed out that OOT's Hyrule Field at night has Malon singing. Oh, you mean Twilight Princess, right? Yeah, has Malon singing, so she's waiting for him so they can move on together. That's kind of sweet. I like that. I think I've seen a headcanon that the horse spirit in Tears of the Kingdom, like whose name is Melania, is some spirit version of Malon, and that Malon has a god form too. Like, I think it would be really neat if there was like a Melania mask and Malon can wear it and turn into the horse god. Really need to replay Twilight Princess. Never found all the bugs for Agatha. It's your greatest regret. Fun fact, I found all the bugs for Agatha and it wasn't worth it. Don't do it. I did. I literally... No guides, by the way. I found every golden bug. It took so long. It was not worth it. I don't like bugs.
Isn't Twilight Princess also the game that has like a reward for some crazy mission that's supposed to be like a legendary suit of armor, but it eats rupees?
Yeah, the magic armor. Yes, I did get that. I forgot where you get it from, but I did get it. I think you can...
Why is that game filled with like troll prizes? What's going on?
To be fair, I think many video games tend to do this, where there's like a sort of troll reward at the end of a very difficult challenge, not because they want to troll you with the reward, but because they don't want that difficult challenge to be necessary to play the game.
Yeah, it's for achievement hunters for sure.
Yes, exactly. Which I like. I think it's neat. That said, the magic armor is pretty decent, to be honest.
Is it? Okay.
I think you just buy it from Mallow Mart, I want to say. I think you literally just buy it.
Maybe.
Also, this hand is like very incorrect. This is like the most incorrect hand that has ever existed. I don't want to draw hands, I'm so bad at them, frick. How can armor eat currency? It just does. So you put the armor on, and then like instead of getting hit to your HP, you get hit to your rupees.
Doesn't it also passively eat your money?
Does it only passively eat your money? I could be getting them mixed up.
It passively eats your money.
There's one in Wind Waker too.
Out, you become really slow. That's what I remember.
There might also be one in Breath of the Wild: The Tears of the Kingdom. Was like the... Does it? Okay, yeah, so it just passively eats your... Yeah, and then I remember that when you run out of money, you just become really slow.
Yeah, I feel like eating your money when you get hit is actually has value, because you just stock up on money and then you fight something, but it just eats money as you run around.
Yeah, I think I might be getting it mixed up with another game, which I won't say anything more about. You get it from the shop after fully upgrading the shop? Yeah, that sounds right. I did buy it, I remember. It costs money while you wear it until you hit 0, neat. Was there one in Wind Waker? Am I misremembering that? I could be misremembering that too. There's something else I was thinking about, obviously. Wind Waker, magic armor.
Yeah, it eats money at a rate that makes it not useful. I distinctly remember it being specifically unusable.
I like to think that the money, by the way, is being funneled directly to Mallow's coffers. Like, I just really like Mallow. I think he's so cool. Like, it's just going straight to him. Yes, the magic armor is a jewel or crystal in the Wind Waker, it says here. I did remember this. The magic armor slowly drains his magic meter while active. Okay. It consumes rupees when Link is hit. Okay, there we go. I think in the HD version, the magic armor in Wind Waker also consumes rupees when you're hit. And it stops working once your magic is depleted or if you run out of rupees.
Real pay to win right there.
Apparently in Twilight Princess it's 2 rupees per second, or 10 rupees when hit by an attack that would be taking a quarter of a heart normally. So it is both.
I remember that armor being completely useless.
The armor is an investment? I don't think it's an investment. I think it's just you being sad. Yeah, I think in Wind Waker it's like not an armor, like you don't wear it. I want to say it's like just like a thing you hold. And I vaguely remember the part where you're really slow.
Alright, here's a drawing of what I did this weekend. It was 3 things. Eat chips, play a game, listen to a radio. All 3 are depicted in this drawing. I am finished.
That is so cute. Which of the 3 activities did you enjoy the most?
Now that I'm looking back on it, I kind of regret all 3. Except for the radio. That's a passive activity.
This is true.
And I did get 2 entries into the contest to win concert tickets.
Oh,
I'm gonna
there you
listen
go.
again tomorrow to get more entries.
This is how they get you, Dust. No.
I know. Hey, but I listen to this station all the time. Like, why not?
Okay, true.
They're a great station. They usually play stuff I like.
I guess if it's like an actual thing that you're enjoying, then it's good.
Yeah.
Kind of want to see a scene of Twilight teaching Echo Sumo. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Honestly, folks, be the change you wish to see.
Game too.
Huh?
Sumo was a thing in that game, I forgot.
Oh yeah, there's genuinely sumo. Yeah, Echo just
You
has like
wrestle
superhuman
Goroch.
strength. She doesn't necessarily have any particular reason for it, she just has it. We don't question it. Yeah, the real question is who is stronger, Twilight or Echo? And I feel like it might be Echo. Because, like, you can see her lifting, like, all sorts of things. Like, you arm wrestle Ganon in Echoes of Wisdom. Because you
You
have
do?
to... Yeah, technically. Because you, like... So you
Okay.
bind his lance, or, like, trident, I guess. And then you have to pull it away. But you're not pulling it away with bind. You're pulling it away by literally... Like, because it's bound to, like, your arms or whatever. But you have to pull it away with your own strength. Like to imagine Dust Radio is playing the Portal radio song. Wait, what does the radio play in Portal? I don't remember this.
What's the radio song?
There's like a song that the radio plays, right? Is that what you're referring to? I remember the radio. I don't remember what song it played.
I do not know it. I'm gonna have to go listen to the Portal radio song.
Yeah,
now.
go find out what the Portal radio song is. Meanwhile, I shall try to draw a small link cap. The silent style link cap is small. This is what it is correctly known for. Just known for being small. Oh, I hecking removed the tiara. Okay, whatever, I don't care about the tiara. Frick the tiara. Think the rod makes things lighter. You can move huge rocks that you can't move by hand. Yeah, that's true. It is implied. I think it either makes things lighter or makes things like like makes things movable. But in the case of the huge rocks, the whole rock is encased in that specific energy. But in the case of Ganon, the trident is encased in that energy, but Ganon is still Ganon. Like, like sure, the trident is lighter, but Ganon is still holding the trident. You have to rip it out of his grasp.
It's just more fun to think that she just naturally has super strength.
I think it's also just like the only way she could have possibly done it. Like, there's no other way. It's not Ganon. It has the strength of Ganon, we'll say. I didn't want to spoil things for people who may not have played Echoes of Wisdom. It is... She has to arm wrestle a thing that has the same strength as Ganon. Yeah, like obstacles can still block the way, exactly. So even in like... even if you're like making one of the like huge rocks giant or something, if there's another rock in the way, then you'd have to move it. Does she have to arm wrestle Scorchel? I think you just pull off his helmet, right? The helmet, I think, is not like taped to his head or anything. The rod has Ganon strength? I think, well, I mean, the fun way to think of it is just that Echo has Ganon strength. Like, the rod does not seem to be doing anything there. You bind you bind the trident, and then you have to pull it away. Does he hold onto the helmet when you pull? Okay, that makes sense, yeah. I don't remember that, but I could see that happening. Yeah, you can interpret it like multiple ways, of course. You could definitely interpret it as saying that like the tri-rod makes objects lighter and also gives you the ability to... I'm actually not sure how you would phrase that to make it work with the way you see in the game. Because I think it works best if you really just think that Echo is doing all that. Like she kind of just has to. Like the rod isn't, maybe it's like applying some pulling force, like maybe it multiplies your pulling force. That would be the only way that you could kind of interpret it, other than just Echo being strong. But yeah, you could definitely think of it like that. Yeah, maybe at gear ratios your own strength. Also possible. Also possible. That said, she does pick up a lot of stuff randomly. Like, she shoves giant boulders with her own strength, no tri-rod involved. So I could see her strength being enough. Like, you can shove the boulders that are about as big as you without any items. And just for context, that took Legend 2 levels of gloves to achieve in his games. You have to get, like, the first power bracelet thing, and then you have to get the Titan's mitts, and then you finally can move boulders like that. So I'm willing to give her super strength. I think it's fun. Definitely not the only interpretation, just my interpretation. Yeah, I love Dona. She's so cool. Yeah, imagine having a friend that's like, hey, would you like to try to rob my palace? Okay, so I've set it up just to make it so that you can try robbing it. GG. I love that. It's actually, I would say that Ganon, so maybe it's because I played on like the hero mode difficulty, but Ganon does seem to be about as strong as he was in the previous games. So I'll give him that at least. He's slower though. He's much slower. He's about as strong if I remember properly. Yeah, way slower. You can see me commenting on it back during the fight. I was like, whoa, this is all the same stuff, but like incredibly slow.
I am done, and it is 8. And
oh, it's already 8? Heck.
Slowly getting hungry.
Wait, eat dinner. Have you not eaten dinner?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh no. Eat the dinner. Dinner important.
I like to go now. And I am going to come back on Wednesday to play Baldur's Gate. But until then, bye.
See you. Everybody check out Dust_Rabbit. Let me do a shout out. Hold on. And how do I do shout out? Dust_Rabbit. There we go. Go check out Dust. Dust does art stuff and also does Baldur's Gate stuff. Hell yeah.
Okay, goodbye.
Eat a raw potato.
Oh, thank you for the whole ginger alesy. I'll go to the rocket crew. Bye.
Bye. See you.
Alright,
I will stick around for a little bit longer, probably. Just like a few minutes. I want to finish this.
Go have food.
Yeah, go have food, go have food. See you! See you. Enjoy the food. I had like a very late lunch today, so I may or may not actually have a dinner. Oh, and yesterday I went to a fancy restaurant for the first time in like a long time. That was pretty fun. The food was like okay. This is the thing about like fancy restaurants. You show up, you pay a lot, and then you kind of have to like you're like rolling, it's like a gacha. Fancy restaurants are like a gacha. Because you show up and you're not actually sure that you're gonna get what's like something that's worth your money. In this case, I think it was like fine food, like it wasn't bad. But was it worth the amount I paid for it? Nah, probably not. Also, we switched over to Octopath music somewhere in the middle. Lol. Octopath music good though. Okay. Here. I have drawn a small echo doing small things. I guess her shield should be like a little bit more sideways than this. Okay, here. I'll have her like not completely leave herself open. This was intentional in the comic art. In Wisdomverse, when she's carrying her shield in the one scene where she actually has the shield up, She's holding it open because the whole, like, dialogue box there is Flora commenting how reckless she is. The funniest thing about Echo's strength is that her rapier and COH allows her to literally push her opponents around by stabbing them. This is true. Shove forward. Woo! You find that most restaurants aren't worth the money because you're a better cook than most of them. Ooh! That's actually really cool. I am not a better cook than most restaurants. I cooked something today. It was pretty decent. I have a friend who actually hosts cooking parties sometimes. So, like, I have some cooking experience from that, kinda. Damn, you guys are really good. Cooking is fun? Cooking isn't fun. Actually, I think for me, cooking, having a thing that I have cooked is fun. Cooking itself is not as fun. But I like cooking something. It's like an art form. It's an art form that takes time. It's an ephemeral art form. Because once you finish cooking, you eat it, and then it's gone. There is no art left. Only pain. That's true. Every art form takes time. That's also true. I guess the difference in this one is that it's gone after a bit. You can take photos, I guess. I used to bake cupcakes and I would decorate the cupcakes. I think that's probably the closest I've gotten to non-ephemeral art. I actually recently as in like within the last 4 years or so, one of my friends hosted a cookie making party. So we all went to their house and we all made cookies and then we all decorated them, and that was really nice. I made a few like themed ones too, I think. I made like, I don't remember, I think I made a Pokemon one. I must have done something Zelda related, I wouldn't have let that slide. Probably like a Triforce or something simple like that. But I made a pretty decent looking Pokemon, I remember. And then I think this might have been like a winter party, so I made a snowman. Sounds right. Sometimes feel like trying to cook with a wok or a grill and then just default to air fryer. Ooh. Or just default to air fryer. Oh. I've never used an air fryer. Never had one. Huh. I like baking myself. But like, not necessarily because I enjoy the process of baking, more because I like decorating the stuff you get at the end, and then I also like eating the sugar. Like, I mean, it's good. It's sugar. I think I have to make the top half of Echo bigger here. $2024. Air fryers are just very small convection ovens. Oh, that sounds neat. Convenient to do quick work. Oh, that's fair, yeah. Shitpost you saw recently about baking? A. Make a LU Wiz version? A. Man, I love memes. Make more memes. Yeah, I wish I had time to draw all the cool ideas I've been collecting in my sheet. And people have been sending so many nice ones over as well. I answered a whole bunch of questions over this last week, but there's so many more that were like really neat drawing ideas, and then there's so many more drawing ideas that I just have in my list that I haven't gotten around to. That's why I held the vote earlier. I think I'll be using, so the results of the vote was Wind Waker and, or Wind and Phantom in Hyrule Warriors, so I will be doing that. It's like a little collection of small artworks there. Okay. This looks fine-ish. Maybe I can do like the little like swirly things. Very Spirit Tracks coded these. You seem like a decent fellow. I hate to die. Oh yeah. That's from Princess Bride, isn't it? Good movie. I think isn't that from a scene where it's like, you seem like a decent fellow, I hate to kill you. And then the other guy goes, you seem like a decent fellow, I hate to die. That movie had good writing. Actually, 3 is the right number. There. Flatten. Okay, have we done all the things? Let me delete all these. Okay, have we done all the things? We may have done all the things. I think I have one for every game now. Hold on. We take a look, we see if we've succeeded. This is this is one of my favorite panels. This is the relatable experience we all love. Okay, hold on. Whee! Okay. Wait, hold on. Legend of Zelda. Adventure of Link. A Link to the Past. Link's Awakening. Ocarina of Time. Majora's Mask. Oracle of Ages and Seasons. I might redraw some of these. I kind of want to redraw some of these. I feel like I could. But I may not have time. Wind Waker. Four Swords. Minish Cap. Twilight Princess. Phantom Hourglass. Spirit Tracks. Skyward Sword. Link Between Worlds. Triforce Heroes. Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom. And Echoes of Wisdom. That's it. I think that's all of them. And I think I have enough to fill out my whole thing too. I've technically finished. Now I need to actually video edit, which is the thing I hate doing most. Heck. We've done it. I think what I'll do, I'm gonna find, what are the ones I really need to redraw is the question. I might try to redraw like the first 2 if I can do it. We'll see. Something about this one I just don't like, I don't know why. All of Time looks good. And then Oracle of Ages and Seasons, maybe? Oh, Four Swords, okay. I think I might redraw Four Swords and then the first 2, maybe. Because these are like older. I feel like I could do better. Oh, maybe Minish Cap as well, actually. We have 2 whole beats for Minish Cap actually too. Nice work, thank you. This took so long. This took such a long time. Heck. All right, I think with that, we'll go ahead and end stream actually. I think it's been long enough. I will leave it here. We have done our screenshots, we have done our sketches, and I'll have to go refine them. We'll see if I can get this finished by the anniversary, because I think it would be neat to put out. And last but not least, I have finally almost finished editing that video I was talking about earlier, which we did about like a few months ago on stream, where for 3 hours we went through every Zelda game and using the most Zelda-ish constraints possible, which is to say, using power, wisdom, and courage, we rated all the Zelda games to find out which Zelda game is truly the Zelda-est Zelda game of them all. And I do have an answer, but I won't be spoiling it because I want to finish that video and release it. If you want notifications on when I'll be streaming and what I'll be streaming, by the way, check out the Discord. We got one of those. Thank you for posting the link, Mob. It's right there. If you click on that link, you can come join us over there. And I also keep that updated with when I'll be streaming, which doesn't happen on Twitch scheduling because Twitch scheduling is kind of just bad. Doesn't let me do things. Last but not least, I think there will be a stream tomorrow, so stop by for that. Frograve21, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Infantry. Let's go raid somebody. Let's go give somebody a raid. Who are we gonna raid today? Let's see. Who is doing a stream today? Looks like Mesa Fulmi's playing some crosscode again. Hell yeah! Let's go ahead and catch. It's 6 a.m. What? Wait, go to sleep. Ginger, no! Don't do this. Oh my gosh, thank you for stopping by though, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Let's go raid Mesa. Mesa for me. Bam. 74 streams ago, that's when you realized. And I appreciate you too, Girl Turtle, hell yeah. Oh, you couldn't sleep, so you got, oh yeah. Oh, I did see this in the beginning, yes. God, oh my gosh, okay, well. I hope you get some sleep. That sounds incredibly terrible. Get some sleep, Ginger, I believe. Thanks for the stream, hell yeah. 6 p.m. for you, that sounds more reasonable. Good. Please do not be staying up too late. Unless you have to. That said, I do appreciate it. See y'all later, folks. Bye. I'll be back tomorrow for some XCOM 2. It's gonna be fun.